Hey everybody, it's wilkyb. This is another upload for my tournament on Concealed Hill. And this upload is about a game that was played a couple of weeks ago that I'm not going to bring up in the replay. Like, I'm not going to bring up the replay because it's expired, and it was a very short game because the two players decided to draw on the fifth turn, which is interesting. The reason why the one player initiated the draw was because they felt like the map was imbalanced and that there was nothing they could do to win, which, given their build order, was true because their build order was left them significantly open to being recon rushed from Blue Moon's perspective. So what happened in this game was Orange Star, this was before the labs were introduced, but it's not like the labs have anything to do with what happened in this game anyways. So what happened was, well, it slightly would, but what happened was Orange Star did the recon rush and attacked this base, and Blue Moon only built infantry, and so when they got attacked by the recon, they were significantly behind. And there is a way to defend that recon rush, which they did not do. And they got pretty upset about the whole, scenario that happened and that they lost. Yeah, and then they kind of went on a rant about how they lost and that they think it's imbalanced, and which I corrected them about. And yeah, so anyways, basically, I banned the two players from the tournament. And actually, I probably should have just banned the one player, the Blue Moon player. And I'm not going to name names here. But the Blue Moon player who lost to the recon rush was complaining in the game chat and saying that the map is imbalanced and that, I had to ban them because the integrity of the tournament would just be kind of silly for them to play on a map that they're not trying on it because they think that the map is imbalanced, but it's not. It's the wrong reason that they're not. They're not using their brain to their full capacity. So yeah, so I had to ban that player, and unfortunately, what I should have done, what I did is I banned their opponent as well because they agreed with what the Blue Moon player had mentioned, and it just seemed to me like they lost the integrity of. If I let both of those players continue playing, the integrity of the tournament wouldn't be that great. And also, I just think what they've done is immature, to be honest, to lay it flat. I think if you have a problem with a map and how it goes, you should probably directly message the map maker about it. Because when I see that there's a draw that happens in a game on the fifth turn, I'm going to read the chat of that game to see what's going on. And the chat was kind of nasty. It was, saying that the map is broken and that there's no point in playing on the map. So if there's no point in playing on the map, then there's probably no point in you competing in the tournament on the map. And the reason why you think that the map is broken is wrong. So it's just a mess of stuff that I don't want to have to deal with. I'm not going to sit there and argue. Well, actually, I did sit there and argue with you. And I proved my point, I think. So anyways, basically, I just want to say that if you have something to say about a map, you should do it in a way that's not nasty. Because, I can reply to people who have valid criticisms of my map in ways that isn't nasty. The way that they criticize the map use loaded language and stuff, and which hinted towards things that just weren't true. So anyways, I don't have time for that. I don't really care, to argue with people who think this or think that without proof. And yeah, it's just kind of annoying. And yeah, so I banned these two players from the tournament, if I didn't say that already. And I probably shouldn't have banned the opponent of the person who I originally banned, because in the game chat, they mentioned to each other that they think the map is imbalanced. Or excuse me, Blue Moon mentioned to Orange Star that they think the map is imbalanced. And Orange Star said that they kind of agree, and that kind of pissed me off, so I just banned them. And so be it, c'est la vie. You should probably not, like, you can express yourself the way that you have, but don't be surprised when you get banned from the tournament. Because it's not that what you have to say is wrong. Well, actually it is wrong, because I corrected you about the build order that you think was broken, and it's not. So you were wrong. But even if you are wrong, or even if you do have a valid point, you can't be a jackass about it. You can't be so immature like that. Like, you've got to be more like an adult. You don't just go around like flaming people for the things that you interpret as being wrong. And in this case, you were the one who was wrong. So anyways, just wanted to make this short video to just get it out there that you know, this has been a general theme in my map making career, so to speak, on this website. Is like, it's really, really easy for people to like criticize something and point out what the problems are without any solutions. And when you do that, and if you're wrong about the thing that you're pointing out that you think is a problem, and you say all kinds of nasty things about it, you know, the point that you're making about the map can be changed, but the way that you say things that's really nasty cannot be changed, right? Like, you've said really nasty things, and you should just be more careful about that. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to make this short video, and I'll just leave it at that. So okay guys, it's another beautiful day, and if you enjoy the video, like, subscribe, and share with your buddies. Okay, adios, have a good one.